Definition. Relative velocity is the velocity between two objects moving in different frames of reference during the same time interval. This helps us describe and compare how one object is moving relative to another. We can use vector notation to represent the velocity of object A relative to object B. There is a buggy set up on a piece of cloth. The buggy will be pointing in the direction opposite of the cloth's motion. We assume that the velocity of the pulled cloth is greater than the buggy's velocity. Let this notation be the velocity of the buggy. Let this notation be the velocity of the cloth. Therefore, the velocity of the buggy is lesser than the velocity of the cloth. If they both move in opposite directions in the same time interval, the velocity of the buggy will have a shorter arrow going in the positive direction, as the velocity of the cloth will have a longer arrow going in the negative direction. This is the demonstration. The buggy has a lesser velocity than the cloth, and the velocity of the cloth is negative. The buggy moves towards a positive direction. However, the displacement is negative and shorter due to the cloth moving in the negative direction with a greater velocity than the buggy's. If we want to write the relative velocity symbol between the cloth and the floor, we have to add the velocities of the cloth relative to the ground and the velocity of the buggy relative to the ground. The velocity of the buggy is cancelled out, and we are left with the velocity of the cloth relative to the ground. This makes for the resultant velocity of this experiment.